In this problem, we want to write an equation and graph a parabola with the given information. So we have the focus, negative 1, 7. We're going to mark that on the graph to help us see where to go with everything else. We know this opens up, and it also contains the point 3, 7. So because it's opened up, we know the basic parabola is something along this line. But we don't know all the details of it, so we want to start filling some of that in. Let's look at our basic form of the equation. Open up means we have the form x minus h squared equals 4p times y minus k. Now what we do know about this is a point that it contains, the point 3, 7. So we can substitute those values in for x and y, giving us the quantity 3 minus h squared equals 4p times 7 minus k. Okay, we need to look a little more closely and see what we can find out about the p and k values. So we note that the axis of symmetry comes through the focus, and there's a vertical line right here. So we know that wherever that vertex is on that line, it has coordinates negative 1, and it's p, this distance here is p, so we have 7 minus p for the y-coordinate of that point. So there's the h and k values. So if we plug those into the original then, what we have over here already, we have 3 minus negative 1, or plus 1, squared, equals 4p times the quantity 7 minus p. Be careful of the parentheses there in distributing. So that gives us 16 equals 4p times, and the 7's drop out here, and we have a minus and negative p or plus p, so that's a positive p, or 16 equals 4p squared. Dividing by the 4, we have 4 is equal to p squared, and taking the square root, p equals 2. Now we know that this is open up, so we know that value of p is a positive value in this case. So now that we know p, we should be able to write the equation of this line, because that gives us the vertex now. It's negative 1 and 7 minus p, or 7 minus 2, so 1, 5 is the vertex. So that should actually be shifted up 1 from where we have it there. So there is the vertex at negative 1, 5. So the equation is x minus h, which is negative 1, so plus 1, squared, equals 4 times p, which we now know is 2, times y minus k, and k is 5. So we have x plus 1 squared equals 8 times y minus 5. And for the graph then, we'll clean this up a little bit and put in some points that we know. We know it goes through the point 3, 7, so let's leave that on the graph. Because of the axis of symmetry, we know it goes through the point opposite that, so since that point is 4 to the right of the axis of symmetry, we can put a point on that is 4 to the left of the axis of symmetry. And we now know that the vertex is the point negative 1, 5. Let's put that on there. And that gives us a pretty good sketch of the graph. If we want the directrix, we can sketch that into at